What is up, YouTube? Mr. 2.0 here, coming at you guys today with just a little commentary about something that's going on in my life. And I figured it's pretty exciting and it's something that I kind of want to share with you guys and get your feedback, see what you think. Let's just get into it. We'll start with the beginning. So for all you guys that are new to the channel that don't know me, know about me that much, I'm a 29-year-old guy. I've been married a couple years. I live in Denver, Colorado. And my wife and I found out in August of last year that we are expecting our first child. We found out it's going to be a little girl, and we're expecting her early May. This is going to be like like road to Commander, but like road to fatherhood. We're going to take this episode to get you guys caught up to kind of where we are, and then we'll kind of move on. And I'll keep you guys updated as things happen. It's really been on my mind a lot because we're getting close and some cool things have started to happen. First and foremost, I've been with my wife a long time, like in April it'll be 8 years. We were married for just over 2 years, and then we actually planned the kids. So this wasn't an oops baby, which which I think puts you in a different mind state than if it is, it's like an accident, it just kind of creeps up on you. We planned it, we wanted to start a family, and so now here we are. We're getting through that process. We are just a little over 6 months along, and man, there's a lot going on. You don't really think about like your parents, when they had you, if they were prepared or not. And I really don't think there's a whole lot that you can actually be prepared for, because until you have the kids, it's hard to judge what's going to happen, what's going to come up, and what you're going to have to deal with. So far, everything with the pregnancy and my wife has been great. She hasn't had any morning sickness. She hasn't really felt that ill. A lot of stuff is going on and changing with her body, but she's coping with it very well. And I'm really proud of her for it. She works all day for a hospital here in town, and she's on her feet 10 hours a day. And, she puts up with it like a trooper. So we're hoping that things kind of stay the course, and that's the way that it can be until it's time to have this baby. We are in the process now of kind of moving from that solo life where it was just me and my wife and we could do what we want and we didn't have anything tying us down to family mode. For lack of a better term, it's going to be family mode. And we're both trying to get into that mindset, and it's a lot of things change, like around the house. We had this spare bedroom where our friends, family come over, we'd have a drink night, or we'd go out for somebody's birthday, or we'd just go party up, and they come back and they crash in our house. Well, that spare bedroom no longer going to be feasible for that, because baby's got to stay somewhere, right? I spent last weekend putting together the crib, the shelving units, taking apart all of the other furniture that was in there, the big bed that we had in there. And now we're trying to shift and transfer all of the adult, no kid life to kid life now. And there's so much stuff to think about. And we're blessed because we have a big family that really is excited about this little girl coming into the world. And we're getting a lot of help, and that's important. It really helps too that we were married and we did it the right way, because I don't know if my parents would have been all for it back in high school or just out of high school if this would have happened. We're getting into that process of, all right, what do we need for this baby? Obviously, you can be only so analytical about it because a lot of things are going to come up. You need diapers, you need formula, you need clothes. We know all that, but now we're thinking outside the box. It's like, what the fuck is the kid going to play with? Do we need to get, which type of this do we get? Which type of that do you get? And I think that goes along with the first-time parent thing. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but for me, I'm super excited about it. As soon as I really was in like the first year or two of my relationship with she was my girlfriend, now my wife at the time, I kind of knew that if there was a girl that was going to lock me down, this was going to be the one. And from there, it was like, okay, thinking of the future. Am I ready to be a dad? You know, and we started this. I shifted my whole mind. It's like, you know, okay, fucking dad mode, fuck super dad. Let's get on it. And so for me, it is a little scary because it's something new, and it's, I wouldn't say that it's losing independence, but you know, it is. It goes along with it. You know, you're not going to be able to do the things that you did when the kid comes. I'm a huge gamer. You guys know that. I put up a whole bunch of videos every week. I still plan to do that. You know, the baby might have to be sitting right next to me while I record commentary, but we'll get to that when the time comes. I told my wife the other night I was going to live stream the birth and see if we could get like 1 million hits on that video. She wasn't too happy about it. I'm planning on getting her in here, guys, for you guys to meet her. Her name's Steph. She's an awesome woman, and she puts up with my bullshit, so you know she's cool. Again, we'll move on to that. So far, what we have been doing is getting a lot of clothes ready, getting the nursery ready. She's reading crazy books. You know, I'm lucky because I haven't done a whole lot as far as researching about it. We got our doc figured out. We got our hospital figured out. We got to see the baby for the first few times at these last doctor's appointments that she's went to. And now the baby's starting to kick. She's in that process where she's growing a lot in this next month or so. And she's getting really active and kicking it. And that, I tell you what, that's such a deep emotional thing for a new parent or for somebody, especially for me, because it's like, oh my God, you know, I made that. It's gonna be my daughter. That's, you know, whatever. It's scary because you read stories like things that happen in Connecticut and around here, that Jessica girl that was abducted. But I can't think about that stuff. I got to think about all the good that's going to happen. And I can't think that I have to lock this kid down because I don't ever want anything bad to happen to her. I want her to enjoy the world and try to protect her just from the bad things and teach her the right way. And that's going to be a challenge. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to be around for me, with me as I teach this little girl about life and the world in general. And I'm sure it's going to make for some pretty funny videos to come. Guys, we're running a little long here. I just wanted to put this video out to kind of let you guys know where I'm at right now and tell you I'm not just the guy that rages about Black Ops 2. I mean, I am that guy, but not just that guy. There's going to be a whole mix of stuff on this channel, and I wanted to get you guys in a little bit on my life and what's coming up. We're getting excited, my wife and I tell you what, there's a lot more of this stuff to come. If you have any specific questions about kind of what I'm preparing for, what we're buying, things like that, any advice for me, put it down in the comments section. Send them to me on Twitter. Thank you guys for all your support. I will talk to you the next time. My name's Tony2point0. Peace.